Chapter 7 Equilibrium. First point in the syllabus, chemical equilibrium. A chemical reaction involves a spontaneous conversion of reactants into products under a set of conditions and is expected to go to completion. A large number of reactions behave accordingly and go to almost completion. However, there may reactions which do not go into completion when carried out in a closed vessels. In case of such reaction, the reaction mixture contains both the reactants and the products. This implies that the reactants are not completely converted into product. As the reaction proceeds, the products formed also will combine together and change back into the reactants. The two processes occur simultaneously and a state is reached when the concentration of all reactants and the product becomes constant. The state is known as a state of equilibrium, or more precisely, a state of chemical equilibrium. For example, reactants A and B react together and giving C and D. This A and B reacts together and gives C and D, but C and D reacts together and gives A and B. Therefore, in this system, both A, B, C, D are present. And this is what we are going to study. Then, the state of equilibrium, that means when an equilibrium is reached, what happens? When an equilibrium is reached, that the system can be represented as by a double-headed arrow like this called a reversible arrow. Some examples are hydrogen combines with iodine at a 717 Kelvin and form hydrogen iodide. This hydrogen iodide can decompose and form hydrogen and iodine. Similarly, calcium carbonate when heated gives calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. This calcium oxide and carbon dioxide combine together and form calcium carbonate. The state of equilibrium is not only attained in chemical process, but several physical processes may also involve equilibrium. This is not only meant for chemical reaction. There are certain physical processes also shows this characteristic property of maintaining equilibrium. For example, ice is getting converted into water. That means at 273, ice is getting converted into water at the same temperature. The water can be converted into ice also. Then water in the liquid form getting converted into steam at 373 Kelvin. That means at 373 Kelvin, the steam can also be converted into the liquid form. The study of state of equilibrium is of great importance in the study of chemical process. This helps to know how far does a reaction proceeds. Equilibrium in physical process. The equilibria involving physical process are referred to as physical equilibria. The physical equilibria involving the change in state may be of the following three types. 1. Solid to liquid and liquid to solid. 2. Liquid to gas and gas to liquid. 3. Solid to gas and gas to solid. Let us take the first one, solid liquid equilibrium. The process of conversion of a solid into liquid is known as melting. The temperature at which melting process occurs is called melting point. The reverse process, that is the conversion of a liquid into solid, is referred to as freezing, and the corresponding temperature is known as freezing point. For a particular solid liquid system, the melting and freezing points refers to the same temperature and may be defined as follows. For any pure substance, the temperature at which the solid and liquid phases are at equilibrium at 1 atmospheric pressure is called the normal melting point or normal freezing point of the substance. Definition. When a solid is taken in at its melting point, both solid and liquid phases exist in equilibrium as shown. That is, solid undergoes melting and forms liquid, but liquid undergoes freezing and forms solid. The two phases simultaneously and continuously change into each other. This is why the equilibrium is said to be dynamic. That means the moment solid changes to liquid, liquid also try to get converted into the solid form. The rate at which the two phase changes to each other is also equal. Therefore, the concentration of both solid and liquid phase remains constant so long as the equilibrium is maintained. Since the two phases are in equilibrium, the change in free energy of the system must be equal to 0, that is delta G is equal to 0. Fill in the blank questions. Next is liquid vapor equilibrium.